It was rough, yes, but I managed to survive. I write my letters to different agencies. I never stopped dreaming nor believing that I could make it to be a success story. For me, the greatness of the community has to come from within the member within the community. You have to find a passion first for serving in order for you to transform and change people's life. You have to then find the motivation from within your country in order to help others around you. How have I been doing that? Firstly, I've been going to school, I've been participating in several activities, but for me the one that stands out the most is Circle K International, and now I'm a part of the Kiwanians Club. Some of the initiative that we did a Pre-Me Foundation project where we went to the Victoria Jubilee Hospital and we donated products for premature babies. We did a feeding of 50 persons in the Crossroad facility, and we partnership with the Kiwanis Club of Downtown Kingston for the annual Christmas treat, which is feeding the homeless every Christmas. I have several rock bottom moments that enable me to be the person that I am today. So I am very thankful for those moments. Firstly, my mom passed away since I was 8 years old. And from ever since, I had a rough childhood growing up. I used to have to skip from home to home. Even though I was performing at school, I didn't have the parental support as I needed. But there was a person that God sent along the way for me, which was like my grade coordinators, my guidance counselors, persons from outside that know that I was going through it, but they had some level of confidence within me so I could do and dream what I want to become. My father, I must say I thank him as well, because if he hasn't been so hard on me, even though he wasn't there for majority of my growing up, he made me the person that I am today. Because of him, I know how to do certain stuff within the household. I know how to approach my children to say what type of words I must not say and what I must say. I learned how to go out there on my own, be in the streets and get the knowledge that I need in order to survive. So I guess everyone that comes along your journey help you to do something. They motivate you to do better. Even though it might not be good, I felt neglected all the years of my life because I think that people didn't care about me. I think that my father didn't care about me because at a young age he moved me out of his house. I had to live with a church sister, and his excuse was that I had demons, and then for other persons he told them that I was disrespectful, when deep down I was just looking for somebody to love me for who I am. And I was performing at a level that I say, yeah, I should be proud of. You should be able to say, yes, you are my father, regardless of what. How did I survive? Based on the charity work that I do, you have persons that constantly looked out for me. I was afraid to tell my story to most people because I was afraid that they were going to look down on me as an individual. In the 11th grade, I was smart in school, so most of my CXC subjects, they were all paid for by the government and the National Commercial Bank and the PATH program. So for me, I got a scholarship, and then I moved to live with my grandfather, and then he passed away. So now I currently live on my own in the house that he left. It was rough, yes, but I managed to survive. I write my letters to different agencies. I never stopped dreaming nor believing that I could make it to be a success story. I used to have to work in the night while going to school. I got internship at the Ministry of Education. I did the bottle service. I did any little thing that I could get my hands on. I did it to make a living. I work within the National Stadium as an official and in the media part with Yardi Sports. So when I was working my work experience at the Ministry of Education, I met this lovely young lady, which is currently my sister, Moyet Evans. She was the one that said, Shamoya, you can't go through university without paying a red cent. And that is what I did. I wrote my letters. Anywhere I wrote, I put in my life story, because most of the times persons use pride. But I had to put my pride aside, even though my pride made me cry a lot of times, and put what was going through, what I'm going through on paper, let them know this is it. I don't have any parental aid, whatever. I'm involved within the community, and I just do it with a passion, determination. No, don't take no for an answer. If they say no, you write to them again. Listen, it's going to be hard. When they think they close the door on you, you call them. You go to the offices, you drop it off, you let them say you need the money. Once they say that you need the money and they say, yo, this girl is not giving up, then they will definitely give you the money. And it becomes just a part of me that I started to apply for everything that comes our way. Apply. Then I went to Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation. I went to the PART office again because I'm also on the PART program. And I did right and I was successful. I went through university 4 years of my life without paying a red cent. Even upon graduating, I didn't have to worry about paying for graduation. That's how blessed I am. It doesn't matter where you come from, but what you do at the end of the day. So most persons will look at, oh, she's going to this high school, she has this scholarship, her parents. But no, it all depends on what you go to school to do, what you aim to get at the end of the day, and how you plan on making the persons around you better, how you plan on becoming a nation builder within your community. If you're seeing this video, it means that you have heard my story. I am currently looking for a job related to my field in business administration. I am well versatile within the different parts of the environment, and I also have skills in accounting because I am a former accountant or accounting clerk / cashier from the Ministry of Local Government. So if you're seeing this and you want to contact me, you can do so at shamoyasmith15@gmail.com.